So take a look at your life. Do you think that you're living up to success the way the society taught you? They taught you about success being riches, status, and all of that. Is that how you're living your life? Does that really make sense to you? Like, does it feel some part of you deep inside? I know I've said this story so many times, but I just have to keep on saying it again from time to time because there are people who get to watch my video for the first time and they don't even know where I'm coming from. So I'm going to say it again. Yes, I used to work a job in Lagos, Nigeria, and I hated every part of that job. And the funny thing is that to the society, like those who were looking at my photos on Facebook, probably they were thinking in their minds, oh, Winifred is quite successful. Yeah, success not really like the very big success, but at least Winifred is not doing bad in life. Winifred is working at a job in Lagos, so it kind of like made sense, especially if you went back to my village and like told the people that, oh, where's Winifred right now? I keep on saying Winifred most times. Yeah, people call me Winifred. It's still the same thing. So where's Winnie right now? They're like, Winnie is working in Lagos right now. I can imagine my mom telling people that. And then they're like, oh, really? That's nice. That's nice. To them, they felt like, yeah, that's a good thing to be working in Lagos. But then deep within me, I was not happy at all. There were many times I would wake up and be going to work and I'll just be asking myself that, am I a robot? Like this begins to it was beginning to feel like a robotic kind of lifestyle. And am I right to say me robotic? I don't know if I'm right, but like living like a robot. So I was not happy at all until one day, I think I stumbled across a video on YouTube. And that video got to like open my eyes to asking myself that, is this really what I wanted? Or I'm just doing this because I was following like every other person, following my friends, people from my place. So was I just following a straight line, or I was where I really wanted to be? And I just knew that. I knew the answer, of course. I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't feeling happy at all. My boss, the executive director, she was very fond of coming into work. She'll start insulting people from the gate. I will roast you. She never spoke to me in that manner because, of course, I feel like these people, they really know. The way I even look at her, she'll know that no. If she tries me, I'm going to lose. Like, I just knew that. How I put it, I kept setting a trap for her, waiting for her to fall into my trap, because if she entered my trap, I would have just given her a piece of my mind. And at the time, I was just fed up of that job. So I was just waiting to just do something that would, if possible, make them fire me. But then, of course, I'm going to like leave the record for them. But maybe she just knew that she just wouldn't try me. So, of course, she never tried me. Nothing ever happened. So, back to the job. After listening to the video on YouTube, of course, and I just knew that no, I had to do something. What would I do? I knew people were like working from home, because I didn't want to leave my job and go somewhere else, because I just knew it was going to be the same thing. So I said, what would I do? People are earning money from home. How are they doing this? So I had to start researching gradually. Of course, not like serious research like all those guys that wear eyeglasses and all, but then just being on the internet and being curious, trying to know what people do. How are they able to earn money from home? Because I just knew I had to find a way of earning money from home, because I don't like the regimented lifestyle of wake up in the morning, set your alarm, wake up, go to job, go to work. Sometimes you need to spend hours in traffic. I really it's not something that is for me. And I want to believe that it's not something that should be for you, except if you really enjoy it. But I have no judgment over that. So while I was researching, I got to learn a couple of digital skills, and looking at myself, I loved writing. So I just said, okay, since I loved writing, because I'm even more expressive with writing. Please, let me just finish. I'm more expressive with writing than speaking. Some of you who know that I just started this YouTube thing, I'm trying to push myself out there to speak, because people prefer to watch a video than read lengthy stuff, which is what I'm very fond of doing. I should write a book. I'm actually working on that. So I knew that, okay, since I naturally love to write, why don't I look around the skill that can help me write? There was one guy I'd even asked. I'd asked him then that, what skill should I learn So they said digital marketing. So I said, okay, digital marketing, let me check around. So like going around digital marketing, finding that, okay, I could actually do something that related to writing. So I had to learn. I learned for like 1 year, like I taxed myself to learn really well. Sometimes when I could just like play around, I would rather use that time to learn. And that was how you want to append the video, Abby. So that was how I was able to learn. Of course, I didn't become a professional, but after 1 year of learning, I submitted my resignation letter, left the place with the plan of going back home. I called my dad, my mom, told them this was the plan. Not just going back home to sit down home, eat at home, but to like build something, find my path in life, because I just didn't belong to that place at all. So knowing that my parents were like doing ginger, garlic, like processing it, because it helped my dad when he had heart failure, and I just said, okay, let me join them, because I was helping them sell it right then in Lagos. But I was like, I think it's time to like put this online and see how we can market to people. So that was what I was like experimenting on, writing, marketing online on Facebook then. And we're like getting customers. People were buying from us, strangers. My parents were so happy that, wow, so the internet can be this helpful, it can be this powerful. And that's how we like started. I was writing on LinkedIn also. I got to meet people from different parts of the world. I think I must have said it before. I met my partner on LinkedIn, and we started like we're working together with our business, and of course the result. Yeah, so I guess that's just how life, like my own life, turned out. Maybe like a storybook. Actually, my life, I feel like it's something that would make like great waves in the storybook. But as you keep on watching, I'm going to be sharing like how will I put it, the parts of me figuring things out, where I used to be, how I feel better right now, blah 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 blah. So that's why you should subscribe, so you would always like keep up with each post that I make. So where did I stop? I'm very fond of like mixing things up, but I'm going to work on that. Where did I stop, Diana? Can you remind me? Okay, so I think I've remembered where I stopped. The point of this video particularly is to just let you know that you should tax yourself to learn something online, especially if you're working at a job that just makes you feel, you don't feel like yourself at all, and it just feels like you're doing something just because you were taught to do, but it doesn't make you feel fulfilled. And I believe right now in my mind that success is this feeling you have deep within you, this feeling of fulfillment you have, and nobody else outside can see that. All the while that I went back home, was trying to grow my parents' business, people who saw me in my community back then, they felt like I was a loser. Why would you quit your job in Lagos and come back home? But I felt happy, and I didn't need to like start telling them, I know, but I feel happy here. I just didn't explain anything. And of course, they didn't tell me what they were feeling, but deep down, of course, I knew the kind of disappointment that they felt when they would be like, where are you now, Winnie? And I'm like, oh, I'm here right now, because I can't say, oh, I was in Lagos, but I came back. But few of them get to ask, where were you before? You were not in town before. I say, yeah, I was in Lagos, but I came back. And then I can imagine them feeling like, wow, this girl is just a loser. But that's fine. I didn't explain anything to anybody, but I felt happy. And all I'm trying to say is that if you're in that position where you don't feel alive at all, like I'm trying to encourage you right now, learn a digital skill, even if it's just about like coming online, writing what you think. You don't need to write lengthy stuff, just something short, your opinion about life, or probably maybe there's a trending topic you want to talk about, your own opinion. Just come out there and talk about it. And if you can come up on YouTube, it's much better, because people are doing this on YouTube and earning millions of dollars. I'm from Nigeria, so ordinarily we should be talking about earning in naira, but we're talking about dollars here, because that's like the world standard, if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But it's like it gives you a better life, a more like a life of quality, because you're able to be in control of your time. You create. Life is not just about like seriousness, like as if you're in the military and all. You're freestyling. You come out, you talk on the camera the same way I'm talking like this. It's going to take you a very long time for, especially many of you or us that are camera shy. This is me. Like, I've been camera shy for so long until I pushed myself sometime last year. I started doing this. Oh, let's hide our hair, okay? Let's not hide our hair. Let's be authentic, as they say. So I tasked myself to like learn how to come out and like do videos like this on YouTube. And I'm also encouraging you out there, task yourself. If you're living a life that doesn't feel like success to you, make it matter to you. Make things happen. Don't always sit down and wait for things to happen. Make things happen. Come out here on YouTube. Even if you're so good at cooking, whatever you're good at doing, like, put out your content out here. It's not going to be perfect. As you can see, my videos are not perfect. Many things are wrong with my video, but I'm coming out there to do it the way it is. And just like, remind myself of this, because I know I'm going to be successful at this thing. So once I'm successful, I'm going to come back later and remind myself of all the times that I did a lot of shitty videos, like this one that I'm watching, just maybe. But I'm just hoping that this video will be able to like add one thing to you and help you grow, help you evolve, and come out of where you feel like caged. So that's just my message today. If you'd like to watch more of my content, just make sure you subscribe so that each time I make a video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.